You
This is
guys
new to me. I get that every day.
You guys made me believe that you existed in the 80s. Did you do research on the 80s? Did you watch some of our TV shows and movies, like, I don't know, randomly picking two, like The Goonies and Stand By Me, maybe?
Yes, Like, first season, that was like the main idea of watching 80s movies. It was Goonies, Stand By Me, and
there was a commercial
E.T.
for our show. They sent us in the email from Montauk, that's our show name at the beginning, but they gave us like a sizzle of all E.T., Stand By Me, I think there's Poltergeist in there, all these different, I'm trying to think.
Well, what Millie's referring to is before we ever made Stranger Things, the Duffer Brothers made basically a fake trailer of Stranger Things before the show existed. And it was compiled from films that inspired the brothers to create this show. And so that became required viewing for the kids.
I was so weirded out when I watched it.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this? This is so confusing. There's a shark and a ghost. Like, what?
Listen, imagine how we felt. We were there.
Sharkbuster. Love that.
But yeah, no, I mean, we get to live, like, honestly, when we go back to set, it's like we're living in the 80s again. Like, it really is kind of amazing. They even give us, not to like make this awkward or anything, they give us underwear, like the 80s. Like, what are they called?
Tidy Whities?
Yeah. That's what.
Gaines the only one who wears
that is a level of commitment.
Or like, we'll wear our own underwear. And then Gaines like sitting there like, I'm wearing the tidy whities. We're all like, good for you.
David, I really liked the scenes that you and Millie had together, and I want to know about the relationship. How does Hopper come to, I'm going to care for this weird superhero?
It's a good question. I mean, I think that, like, you know, there's a lot of stuff that happens in season one. At the end of season one, he sort of sells her out, too, to, like, he kind of sacrifices her in a little way to save Will and to go into the Upside Down. And so I think he has a lot of guilt about that. And clearly he learned something in the lab about the Upside Down, about where it exists. So he has that ego box, and he sort of, like, is able to lure her out of hiding. But I think a lot of it's about trying to... I think there's a couple trains running. Like, there's this one thing where he has this daughter that died very young, and he knows that she's irreplaceable in a certain way. But of course, there's that thing of the heart that he wants to be a dad, you know. And I think the other thing is he's just a man of justice. Like, he's just a...
That was so nice.
I know, I occasionally can be nice.
You're so nice.
Just not to you.